So let's see. I guess we summon Mad Love here. Yeah, we have an Earth in hand. Oh, they're going first. Oh, that sucks, huh?
Oh boy. Here we go.
Set 4 pass. That's not scary at all. Oh, it's a burn deck. So there's a labyrinth deck with burn cards? What is this guy on? That destroys our, yeah, our Razen. Going to Rock of the Vanquisher, we can return Razen, but that wouldn't do anything. Sweet. Actually, wait, what? Oh, we didn't normal summon because that was a Stake Your Soul. Okay. The fuck is this card? Secret Barrel. Inflict 200 damage to your opponent for each card in their hand and for each card they control. What is this burn deck? Funny enough, if they were patient enough with the Secret Barrel, they probably would have gotten way more damage out of it. Because Borger's gonna draw another card. We Kurikara their lady. Okay, this is a new card. So it's called You're Finished. If 10 or more cards and or effects have been activated during this turn, special summon this card as an effect monster. This card is also still a trap, so it's not a monster. You can't, like, use monster removal, I guess. Set it in your spell and trap zone during your end phase. Once per turn, when your opponent activates a card or effect, while this card is in your monster zone, you can destroy as many cards your opponent controls as possible and then put it back in the spell and trap zone. So it's like, it's not, I mean, I think it's a fair card. 10 effects is a lot. So I actually don't think it's a very good card, even though obviously here it stops our turn, because if we activate even one effect, this would destroy everything on our field. So, obviously we're not gonna fucking do that. We're not even going to use Kurikara's effect. Her effect is at the end of the turn, you can steal one of their monsters from the grave. But yeah, we don't want to do that, because this would just wipe reward. So we have to remove this without actually... Okay, so as soon as they use this, they're going to destroy all the cards, but we're going to summon a Vanquish Soul monster and then use our trap. We're basically just summoning everything here.
I think we might have one more burn card.
Yeah, we don't know what that back row card is, right? That's the problem. Is like, we only have 2.8k, and they have like... But, yeah, we'll see what we get. Special Summon Razen, add back Panthera. We have one of each attribute. We have Earth, Fire, and Dark. So what we can do now, we can destroy one more card here on the field. So I'm going to destroy the one that has... The one that they just set is the one I'm destroying, right? Because the one in the middle here, well... They didn't activate it last turn, so it must not have been something good. And they had another You're Finished to set.
This is interesting.
So here's
Another
the... Yeah,
burn.
they did have another burn. Look at this card. Target one of your opponent's... During your opponent's turn, target one face-up monster your opponent controls whose attack is less than or equal to their LP. We have 2.8k and this one has 2.5, so they're going to target and destroy the border. Why did they take another 1.5 at the end of it? Okay, check this out. During your opponent's turn, target one face-up monster, destroy that monster, and if you do, take damage equal to its original attack and inflict it to your opponent, equals of the damage you took. Why did they take extra damage after that? Huh. Its original attack. Or equal damage you took. Either way, so this card, activate when an opponent's monster declares an attack. Instead of you, your opponent takes the battle damage you would have taken from this battle. So this is gonna kill us, right? Because as soon as we attack into them, we're gonna take 3k. However,
What happened? Well, like,
we're gonna activate Vanquish Soul Caesar's effect. But look at his effect. Earth, Fire, Dark. Destroy one other card on the field. He can't destroy himself. We have already declared an attack. So how do we stop Caesar from attacking? We can't stop him from declaring an attack. So what Xiaolong does, if you reveal cards in your hand to activate a Vanquish Soul card or effect, you can special summon this card from your hand. We're not doing anything with Caesar, we're special summoning Xiaolong. And here's why. Even though we destroyed that card, it doesn't stop that effect. We are still going to swing into them and die. But Xiaolong has a second effect that we never ever use. If you reveal one fire instead of two, you can change the battle position of a monster on the field. We're changing Caesar back into defense, so he can't attack.
that's pretty good.
And now we resummon Borger. And I think we were running out of time, so we just ended the turn. And now, on their turn, Borger burn. 1500 damage.
Wow. That was pretty cool.
That was actually a pretty cool duel. And plus, like, who uses burn decks? It was at least interesting. But I really like that interaction. I don't think I've ever used Xiaolong's effect on my own monster to change it from being in attack position to defense position. Usually you want to use Xiaolong's Search because he searches another monster, and that's like a really good effect. Okay, so we're going second against Snake Eyes, and all we have is a Ash Blossom, but that can kind of stop their Sinful Spoils, which they're using right now. Oh, we did not use Ash. We're holding it for right now. That was actually smart, because now they don't have anything, really. Actually, that's not true, because they can resummon Jet Synchron, so now they have Charmer. Charmer can steal our Ash. Now they can go into Promethean Princess, and now they can reborn one of their fire monsters. So they reborn that one. I think this is where they end. Okay. So it was smart to hold the Ash for the Snake Eyes Ash effect. I know that's kind of confusing. There's two cards called Ash now. They have an impermanence for my Razen. That's okay, because our Vanquish Soul cards are kind of just bait. And they took an additional bait by destroying our Rock of the Vanquisher, which already gave us our Razen back. So it didn't even matter at the end of the day. Now we're going to go into Xiaolong. Xiaolong can add any monster. I think I would go for Borger, and we did go for Borger, because now Borger can tag out with Xiaolong and give us a free card, because we have a Dark in hand. We're going to resummon the Xiaolong, and now we've got hella materials. So we basically have already won unless they have Nibiru, so this isn't all that interesting. I might as well fast forward it. Hita, now we get to steal their fire monsters, and we're going to steal their Ash, because we haven't used Ash yet. Ash, add Ash, and they surrender. We're going second again. Okay, interesting. Ooh, oh, it's a Vanquish Soul mirror match. All right, now this is interesting. They opened Razen, but they searched Mad Love, which means they probably already have Xiaolong, because there's no world where you don't search Xiaolong unless you literally had no other fires. So they went into the Rock of the Vanquisher, and I think Rock of the Vanquisher is going to special summon Mad Love. But wait, why didn't they ever... I guess they didn't have a Xiaolong. Interesting. Yeah, okay, so they ended with two cards. No Xiaolong. They must have only had one fire, and it was Razen. Okay, so here's why I put Snake Eye Ash. I opened the field spell. The field spell puts Ash over here in the back row. This field spell, the Snake Eyes field spell, if they special summon a monster, or normal summon, we get to take one of the monsters in our back row and special summon it. So here's my plan. Vanquish Soul monsters, they always activate their effects, and they are very weak to this card called Kurikara, which she tributes everything on the field that activated their effect this turn. Which, they're going to activate the effects. Every single Vanquish Soul monster can pretty much activate its effect as soon as you summon it. So that's like our fallback plan. So we're trying to, now we kind of checkmated them here because Razin reveals Fire and Dark to destroy everything in the column. This Vanquish Soul player kind of misplayed. Because if you're a Vanquish Soul player, you should never be putting 2 cards in the same column. Because Razin can slurp this shit up and destroy both of these cards. Whereas if they put a Mad Love here and the Rock of the Vanquisher here, well then I'd have to choose which one of these cards do I want to destroy. In this case though, they have a Dark and an Earth. They have a Max C and a Druid Swarm. Mad Love's effect returns a card to hand. So they're going to return the Razin to hand. But we didn't activate our effect yet, so we can just resummon him. But we're actually going for a Borger. Now, at this point, our opponent is kind of... He has a Max C and he has a Druid Swarm, but he's probably scared to use it. Hey, Nasby, thank you so much for the raid. What were you up to? It's good to see you.
Having a wonderful day, Nasby, and everybody. Cultural raiders like that's incoming.
At this point, this guy doesn't even know that we're actually on Snake Eyes. So we resummoned Razin to destroy both cards in this column. They're going to activate to add Borger back to the grave, but we're actually going to banish Borger. Oh, Hollow Knight is really fun. Yeah,
I
we
never
like
tried it, but I heard so much about it.
I am waiting for Silk Song, and I'm sure everybody else is too. I really want Silk Song. Actually, do you want to hear something interesting, Nasby? I played Hollow Knight in one sitting, and I beat it in, like, what, 16 hours? But it was an amazing 16 hours, I'll tell you that much. You know what other game you could probably beat in one sitting? Luna Lights, or Luna Knights? Yeah, Luna Knights. It's a Sakuya Metroidvania. It's very, very fun, and I recommend it. You know what? You know what? You know what? 1 second. I tried bully Hornet, but she wasn't giving the info. Oh, I definitely put 12 hours already, nowhere near finishing it. Hollow Knight? Bam, bam, bam. Da-da. Da-da. I got Dream Nail and the dash down. All right. Hey Nasby, check your Steam page. Alright. At this point, they just surrendered, because, like, they could max C, but I pretty much already have lethal.
Yes, Moogie's a sweetheart.
You know what's funny? I actually have yet to play that game myself. I definitely intend to, but I watched somebody play, so I haven't actually played it, but it's a good game.
What's it called?
Wait, hold on. I'm not gonna say it because I haven't gotten it yet. Actually, let me. I'm gonna get it before you can.
Hey. Oh, you better not.
Yep. Too late.
I
already have it. I already have it. Yeah, it's called Toho Luna Nights.
Bruh.
But I've already got it. Too late. You can't gift it to me.
Okay, good. Well, honestly, I thought you were giving it to me, I was like, wait, what? And then I'll just buy it for myself, so you won't get it.
It was on my wish list. Nice.
I didn't know you didn't had it though.
Yeah, I actually watched somebody else play it first. But yeah, it's a good game. I mean, I always intended to play it. I just never got around to it. I mean, I have so many games I still have to play. So, wait, why did they stop their turn? Oh, because they have Maxi. But we have Called by the Grave. Okay. So we add see a Bellstar to our hand. Very cool, very cool. They're gonna banish? That's an early banish. I think that was actually really bad on their part. We can destroy... Actually, we cannot destroy Lady Labyrinth because she is... So... Why didn't we go for the draw one with Borger first? That was kind of a misplay. We're going over some replays, Nasby, so technically I have already won. As silly as that sounds. Man, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is definitely very complicated these days, huh? Okay. Let me be fair. We're playing like 2 decks in one. So like that's a little bit more complex than just playing a deck. Like if you could play stun. I mean, I'm not gonna pretend like it's not looked down upon. People hate stun players, but like it's a deck you could play that you wouldn't have to think very much, and you could probably see some good results because it's just like an anti-meta deck. It's like you go first, you put a Fossil Dyna on the board, you win. Because they can't special summon. There's this card called Moon Mirror Shield, and Moon Mirror Shield makes it so that if you battle into that monster will always have more attack. So if you don't have a way of removing Fossil Dyna, you just like lose. They stopped her Vanquish Soul play, so we summon Poplar. Poplar adds the field spell. The field spell puts a monster into the back row. We summon Linkuribo, which lets Poplar put Razin into the back row, which lets us use Razin next turn. This deck is kind of busted. It just lets you put monsters into like your second hand. So this is our first turn. Promethean Princess will resummon Flamberge here. Flamberge will put Masquerena into the back row. And we end our turn. So we're ending on basically Snake Eyes Flamberge can resummon Masquerena, and now Masquerena can summon Appaloosa. Okay, so they used this card, this little weird... This card is kind of cool. You pay 2,000 LP, declare a monster card. Your opponent looks at their deck, reveals one of those monsters that you declared, and if there is any, choose one of these effects. The declared monster's added to their hand, or the player who activated this card special summons the declared monster to their field in attack position, ignoring its summoning condition. So basically they said, Ash Blossom, I know you have an Ash Blossom. And so we either have to give it to them, or we special summon it for them. Which, that would be the better option, just special summon it. But, oh, I guess they get to choose, so they chose to add it. And what's funny is if you look at their hand, our Ash Blossom has our sleeve, so it has the life twin, the little life twin there, which is kind of funny. So I went ahead and summoned Appaloosa, and we destroyed their unicorn. We kind of have too many cards now because we can't actually summon Razin anymore. So we're going to use Triple Tactics. Wait, why did they use... What effect did they declare for Triple Tactics? Why didn't they just steal our monster? Draw 2 cards. Wow, they wanted to draw 2? Interesting. Have you checked out the DBZ card game that came out recently? Oh, it's because they're on Kashtira, so they had to.
DBZ card game, huh? It's online too.
Okay, well they definitely will just straight up lose this one. Yeah.
Son Goku.
What's the DBZ card game like?
I googled it. I think I'm getting something else. Is there a specific name, like
I think
super
it's
card
more
game?
water.
Okay, okay.
Bleh. We're going first or second? Oh, we're going first. We have Sinful Spoil, so I guess we go Diabellstar first here. And then... Oh, they have Max C? But we have cross out designate for the Max C, that's good. Max C gets negated, we summon Diabellstar. Diabellstar will send... Bleh.
Ooh.
I've only done the tutorial, so I don't know if it's any good. You know, I should play another card game someday. Oh, they affect Veilered our...
It seems to be coming out this spring, so it's gonna be like fresh off the box. I'll give it a shot.
We don't have any plays here. Ooh, but we have Mad Love, and Vanquish Soul Dust Devil. Okay, here's why I really like Mad Love, because we drew into Mad Love, and I'm pretty sure she just won us this game. Because of Mad Love, and because this card gives us Diabellstar back, Mad Love's second effect, if you have an Earth and a Dark in your hand, you can return one of the monsters in the field with the lowest defense back to the hand. So they put a Snake Eye Ash on the field. Technically, the correct play here would be to special summon Mad Love immediately and return this card back to the hand, because if it's back in their hand, they can't special summon it. They also negated our Max C, so like, using Max C here was a misplay. We didn't want to use the Max C. We wanted to put Mad Love, keep the Earth in our hand, return the Ash, Snake Eye's Ash, to their hand, and then they can't do anything with Poplar, because Poplar can only search the, well, Sinful Spoils, I suppose, but... So as soon as they use Snake Eye Oak, we're going to use the... Actually, we're holding our Vanquish Soul Trap. Now that they have their Snake Eyes Flamberge, we're going to flip it face down. So it's gone. They can't do anything with it. So they go into a Linkaribo. They're special summoning the Poplar, and then they end their turn, because they can't do anything here. Flipping their snake face down. All thanks to Mad Love. And now we basically get to start our entire turn from the beginning. We're going to steal their Snake Eye Oak, which gives us our Snake Eye Ash back. And now we get to add Poplar and Pop Off. I used to play digital MTG. Was thinking about getting back into it. Interesting. Access Code Talker's game here, basically.
You haven't seen much Dragon Ball Z anime, right?
That is correct.
Interesting. Okay.
I only watch Dragon Ball, and that's the only Dragon Ball content I've ever consumed.
Oh, that's fair. That's like
I liked it.
Toriyama's like
Da-da-da-da-da. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. Goku didn't need to grow up. I liked him when he was a little silly kid. And I just never got, I'm not saying I don't like Dragon Ball Z. I just never got into it. That's it. I never even gave it a chance. So I'm not gonna say anything like, you know, towards or against it, because I just literally don't know.
There was a huge adventure for Dragon Ball, and that's the whole love of Son Goku, when he was just like growing up, and then by the end of the series, he grew up to marry Chi-Chi, and I thought that was beautiful. And he rejected godhood from Kami, just to be happy with his wife. I thought that was really nice.
That is pretty cool.
Matter of fact, I vaguely know anything about Dragon Ball. Like, you know, I kind of want to see it again.
They got baited. We didn't have a normal summon, but they used their, huh. Okay. Later,
care,
Scroff
Nappy
must go
Crocko.
de-stinky and possibly sleep. Hey, you get some wonderful rest, Naspy. Nah, thank you. Thank you for being so cool. I appreciate you, homie. Super Heavy Samurai. Okay, I'm gonna effect Veiler this Link because they didn't summon one of their main monsters, so I knew they were like on the back foot. But it turns out they had a Therion, which is 1 negate. But all they have is 1 negate, so this should be not so bad. Wait, why did we go into the battle phase? Oh, because we knew they were gonna negate our only play. Yeah, okay, okay. So now neither of us have any plays. Ooh, the 1-for-1. That is a very lucky draw. We are just the luckiest. We're just the best. We are simply the best. So now we just get to pop off. This is just full Snake Eyes combo. You're gonna see this a lot because they DD Crowed our Poplar, but that's actually completely fine. This does not really stop us. Yep, I think. Yeah, Snake Eyes combos are incredibly linear. They always end up with the same board. You get your level 4 whale monster that pops, your Promethean princess pops, you get 2 pops, you get like a 3 to 4 negate Appaloosa, and it's very, very easy to set up. And then whatever hand traps you still have left over in your hand. We're going first, and we kind of don't have anything, so we special summon Snake Eyes Poplar. And I'm going to see if I can get a good card off of Pinpoint Landing, and the way I'm going to do that is I summon Oak, Snake Eyes Oak adds Poplar back to hand, Poplar special summons itself, which gets us a draw off of the Pinpoint Landing. We get Xiaolong, which isn't the best, but that's okay. So again, this is a very common Snake Eyes combo. Promethean Princess resummons Flamberge. I don't know why they're playing Tearlaments. They put a card in the back row. That's fine. We're gonna go into an Appaloosa here. Interesting. So she milled a whole bunch of cards. They're gonna return all of her Snake Eyes monsters back to our grave. We can't really do anything about that. We use Effect Veiler here to negate that card. And then we kind of have to negate the Appaloosa here, so. They took our Vanquish Soul Trap off the top of the deck. We drew a Max D off at the Pinpoint Landing. That's very funny. Yeah, this is full combo, so they just immediately conceded. That's fair, honestly. We have like 2 or 3 more replays. Yeah, I have to make it to Master to submit my deck list. Because I waited too long to submit the last one. But that's fine. It's not that hard to get to Master, it just takes some time. Stake your soul for the Razen. Now we have Borger. I have a cross-out designator, so I'm not really afraid of Max C. We're gonna add Mad Love. We're gonna link off. We have the trap, we have a cross out, and we have a Vanquish Soul Snow Devil. Cross out called by Snow Devil. Yeah, we have everything here. We have like a full Vanquish Soul board. This is kind of crazy. Oh, they Lava Golem 2 of our cards. They Lava Golem to Rocket the Vanquisher and the Borger.
Did we activate Borger's draw effect? We did. Okay, so they're playing Makonko, which you can tell because of the sleeves that they're using.
They have another preparation of rites, so that Ash did nothing really. Extra Foolish Burial, they send a monster from the extract to the grave to draw 1. We honestly should have called by the grave that Garura so they wouldn't draw 1, but I was holding it for something more important. But then they used Lightning Storm to destroy all of our back row, so now we have to summon. So I went ahead and just used the cross out for like a maxi or something. But now if we survive this turn, we can just burn them for 1500 and Borger and we win. They drew 2. I think they should have taken one of our cards, honestly. Our maxi did resolve, so every time they use a card, we end up also getting a card. They were going to target Rosin to steal him, but we can take Rosin out of the field using Caesar. Now, all we have left is Caesar's singular pop, and we're using it right now because they were going to add a card from the graveyard to their field. But they were able to do it anyway, I suppose. But I guess it didn't matter because, yeah, this is the only card they have. So. We like drew into an effect failure. That was incredibly lucky. I think that was it, right? Yeah, because that was the Makonko deck. Yes, it was. Okay. I wonder how much it costs them to let you, like, keep replays saved. Does that actually cost them resources? I wonder.
Oh, like memory storage?
Yeah.
I think it might be going onto your excuse me, let me try to find it, okay? Because I think that's like a Steam thing.
Really? Interesting.
Like, it's deep with... Oh, you're talking about if it has a cloud. I don't think it has a cloud. Goodness gracious, I forgot what it was. Regardless, no, I don't think it has a cloud for it. I think it's just going too deep inside your hard drive.
It just has rain.
Rain.
Special summon Panthera. They don't have a Maxi. Return Borger because we have a Diabell start coming right up. There's the Diabell start. Now we get to draw 1. Draw something good. We drew into a Maxi. That is very good. Borger, return. Return the Borger. Original Sinful Spoils will summon us a Snake Eyes Ash. Snake Eyes Ash will bring a Poplar to hand. Poplar special summons itself. This is kind of like Sprite if you think about it, in a really weird way. Except they're level 1s instead of level 2s. I'm not even joking. Because this would be like special summoning like a gigantic Sprite, and then you get your Sprite Elf, and you summon from the grave, and then you get Masquerena. Yeah, Snake Eyes plays a lot like Sprites. No joke.
That sounds like fun.
It's just that instead of searching like the individual sprites, you're building these Link monsters because you're just like Link climbing.
I guess what did motivate me from Yu-Gi-Oh was like so many archetypes that I have to like remember, and that kind of overwhelmed me.
Yeah.
Like when I fought like Labyrinth, I had no idea what I was going against, and then Trap Tricks. Yeah.
This hand is incredibly cracked. We're gonna ash this. We don't want them drawing. They're out. They're playing Flu, and I effect failured it, so that's it. Flu under D's. I didn't feel bad at all for this guy, because as soon as I saw he was I built the most cracked fucking board, and as soon as I realized he was playing Clue, all of my, like, aww, this board's kind of crazy. Dang, I kind of feel bad. And then I saw that fucking bird that I hate. And I was like, nah, actually, this is fine.
Okay, we do have a pretty good hand here. Are we gonna get stopped? We already have. Oh, yep. There's the Max C. We're gonna use you and then reveal Max C. It's a special summon Xiao Long. We add the trap and we pass our turn. Dare we give them another card? We are, in fact, going to give them another card, just for the Rock of the Vanquisher. I don't know if that's correct, but I suppose we wanted to have a way to summon a Dark if our Xiaolong gets negated here, which, let's see if he does. He does not. Okay. So we give them a free card pretty much for nothing, but that's okay. They are playing Branded. They have an Ash for our Maxi. They're going to get a Truest Form out on the field. There's Truest Form tributes itself. We're gonna summon Razen to destroy this card because we don't want to let them. That card there, the Bestial Rebellion, gets to set up a spell and trap, and we don't want him to do that, so. Yeah, we went ahead and got rid of it. Summoning Borger to get a free draw here. Now they have Cartesia. Branded is still pretty strong. This guy's gonna send something to the grave. They sent a Branded Fusion, they can bring back the Branded Fusion. So now they can use Branded Fusion, which is the most busted card. And I think we already used an Ash Blossom earlier, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe it was a cross out. Yeah, it was a cross out. No, we ashed their Maxi. Ah, that makes sense. No, that's their Ash. What am I saying? I don't think we actually ashed. Yeah, we did not ash. They did kind of screw up our whole board, but we do have our Vanquish Soul Snow Devil to wipe their entire board. I think I did it on the next turn, or on this, yeah, I did it at the end phase. I should have probably waited to do it on the other turn, but I guess it wouldn't have mattered. And now we get to add the Spell Trap. This spell flips a monster face down, so as soon as they summon their monster, we're just going to flip it. Using Panthera to force their trap because she destroys anything in that row. So now we're forcing them to banish our Mad Love. That's okay. Adding another Mad Love. We're summoning Hita the Fire Charmer to summon their, because they ashed us. So now we can summon their Ash, and they concede because they know that we have lethal. All that. Okay. Very cool. Very, very cool. All right, let's get to Master already. We're going first. Yay! I know I have not thought about that, or even like it was the stupid Chen banana image. I played that shit like 5 times. They have a Maxi, we have an Ash. But we have 2 bricks in our hand. They have a fucking Psyframe Gamma? You gotta be kidding me. Okay, well, that sucks. Okay, we actually have to... I mean, like, how much do we really want to cook? I'm hoping they brick, but we're probably fucked here, because they had a Gamma for the Maxi. It's Snake Eyes. Yeah, alright, we pack it up.
Not a lot of people run Gamma. That was just incredibly lucky on their part. No, this actually. Damn, this hand would have beat that last person we just went up against. All right, let's see what they're on. This is a Math Mech deck. I mentioned it earlier.
All right, let's see it.
Here's what this one card does. All right, Math Mech Circular. It's not even limited to one. They have 3 of these.
Okay.
So it special summons itself, so you don't even have to normal summon it, by sending any Math Mech card to the graveyard. So they always send this one, because this one special summons itself from the graveyard. So then they have Math Equation, I think, also summons from the grave. Target a monster in your graveyard, special summon it if you do it against attack. Okay. So they searched an additional special summon, and the reason they did that is because this card is going to add the most important deck card to their hand. Oh wait, they added Diameter? Why not the Trap? They must already have the Trap. Hey,
No noodles.
So they normal summon Diameter. This summons a card from the grave, and they do still have this other Math Mech Equation. So they still have another special summon because they haven't used it yet. Splash Mage is, again, another monster that reborns from the grave. Sigma. Or like Sugma.
Thought of something.
Link Decoder. If this card, hey, guess what? Guess what this does? Guess what this does? If this is sent to the grave, it special summons itself.
Why?
Because, I don't know. Konami likes Cybers, I guess. So yeah, okay, so now they can, discard special summons from their grave. Okay, so...
Hey.
Alright, Heat Soul, this does not special summon for the grave. Instead, it fucking draws 2. It's just Pot of Greed. Don't worry, it's nothing crazy. It's just Pot of Greed. So they're gonna draw a card on their turn, and then on my turn, they're gonna draw another card. So you bet your sweet ass they're gonna have a fucking Maxi in hand by the end of this turn. So they're gonna go into some monster that basically can send extra deck monsters to the grave. Because they can do this on both turn, what they usually tend to do is they end on a monster negate and a spell negate. This is the card I was talking about. So this card will send one monster from the deck to the graveyard. Okay, it's gonna send, if it summons, okay, so it sent this one. This one negates a monster, I believe. No, it's a spell. When your opponent activates a spell or trap card, you can, while you control Link 4, you can banish this card, negate the activation. I think I have an out to this. So, interestingly enough, I think we can out this. Actually, I'm positive we can. Yeah, wait, I think we have the out to this. So if they negate a spell, here's what I'll do. I'll just... If I do the, by the way, they definitely are going to have Maxi. There it is. Of course. I mean, why wouldn't they? That's fine. You know what? I'm taking the Maxi challenge. I don't even care. And they're going to draw another card, because why not? Just go ahead, yeah. Go for it. So this card negates a spell. Okay. There's the Super Factorial. Target 3 Math Mech monsters. Special summon them, but their effects are negated. Then XYZ summon a monster. So that is like 10 more negates. But I'm gonna Called by the Grave. This is not gonna work because this other monster here When a spell or card is activated, quick effect, you can banish this card and negate that monster. Yeah, so they're gonna get this regardless. We can't actually stop this. Because again, they sent that spell protection. So this card stops are called by the grave, which normally would have outed that negate. So we're gonna summon a Razen, but then they're gonna be able to just get rid of it, basically. And they're also gonna have multiple monster negates on top of that, so I don't think we have an out to this. We'll see, we'll see. There is a world where they fuck up and they let me summon my Snake Eye Ash and add a Kurikara to hand, but I don't think we win this. Oh, they have to negate Razen first, though. They're gonna negate Razen here, right? Send one card from your opponent's grave. Okay, here we go. So, send one card from your opponent's hand to the graveyard. They're sending one random card. Do you like Xiaolong or the other? Okay, this is good. This is good. And they sent Razen away, unfortunately. So, we're gonna have to... It's gonna have to be Panthera. 1, 2... This is not activated its effect yet. We're gonna activate to summon Panthera. Will they negate it? They don't know we have Snake Eyes cards. They do not know we have Snake Eyes cards. They will probably try to negate this. Let's see if they do. There we go. They're sending a monster. Okay, this is gonna work. This is gonna work. They're gonna send a monster to the grave here. Okay. Target one face-up card on the field negates its effects until the end of the turn. Oh my god, this guy played himself. This is a quick effect. Boom. Quick effect. 1. 2. Nice try. They might negate it with Laplation. Let's see if they do. We have not normal summoned yet. Ah, but here's the problem. They probably have an Ash by now, right? So here's the negate. Yep, they've negated Xiaolong. But I think... So, yeah, here's the unfortunate part. They most definitely have an Ash. For our Ash.
You can Ash Nash?
Oh my god, they don't. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I think it's over for them. I think it's actually over for them right now. Okay, so she gains 1500 attack for each monster attributed. 1500 plus 1500 plus 1500 plus 1500. She has 6k. We actually have lethal right now. But do we summon her yet? 1, 2, 3. Do these have any hidden effects? Do they have a Nibiru? They probably have a Nibiru. And if they Nibiru us, then we're kind of fucked. So... How do we play around Nibiru? If they Nibiru, we don't get our Kurikara. I have to send this card away here. They might Ash this. If they Ash it, that's okay. They probably just have an Ash. That's probably what it is. Honestly, we should probably just Kurikara and end. But I'm gonna... I want to have a fallback plan. So I'm actually gonna summon... I'm gonna summon Snake Eyes Poplar to add a card to put... Yeah, okay. This is my fallback plan. We're gonna add the Snake Eyes field spell, and we're gonna put Snake Eye Flamberge in the back row. If they Nibiru us, we're gonna summon Snake Eyes Flamberge. This is it. They're gonna Nibiru. They know. Let's see. This is the moment of truth right here. If they have Nibiru, we lose. Get fucking bent.
No, Nibiru.
Oh shit. Well, so anyway, that was Math Mech. They had like fucking 50,000 negates, but they
Well,
even
then.
had Maxi. So just goes to show ya.